one thing that you mentioned, there is no worse feeling than when you have to sell dentistry to,
Yeah,
to be able to pay the bills.
yeah,
When you're, yes, we have to sell dentistry, we have to sell that treatment, and we have to educate patients so they move forward with treatment. We're selling ourselves.
yep.
But when a patient says no, and now you're worried that you can't pay your bills, there's no worse feeling than that.
No, you got to. You have to get the 800-pound gorilla out of the room. And a lot of the calls that I get from Dennis, Eric, are on this very thing that some people are, and we want to be happy, but that tri phrase, money can't buy happiness. There's only one thing money can buy, that's poverty. But you know, it's not about the thing beyond a BAM, a bare ass minimum. Can I say that? I'm in New Jersey. I could say that. Beyond a bare ass minimum, what do you need and what do you want? And it is very important to understand this, that having to sweat, if Mrs. McGillicuddy is coming in and she needs that all on four, but all she can afford is a plain old denture, that cannot be the end of the world for you. You must, it's imperative that you live below your means, know what your bare ass minimum is personally and in your office if you're an owner, know how much more you would like, and key, what are you willing to do for it? That is so important, because the last thing I want is at 3 o'clock on the 30th of the month for Mrs. McNasty to come in and say, Sonny, I have a 3-hour appointment with you today and I only want a filling. I don't want to care about that. I don't want to get a punch in the solar plexus because of that. Okay, we'll take care of you. And if they say no, here's another good lesson. No does not mean no. If you present an all on X and the individual is not ready and they say those terrible words, I'll think about it. The worst thing a dentist wants to hear is those 4 words. But it may mean not at this time.
Mm-hmm.
So you just coolly say, all right, we're ready when you're here. We're here when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to be, you really want to look carefully at your finances with a professional and really determine what you need to live, add on the extras, and go with that.
Mm-hmm.
And anything above that, you work for, you pay a price for it. What price are you willing to pay to get that? Very important.